Hello everybody, welcome back to the Crazy Flyer 175 channel. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Or quit while you're ahead, one of the two. Anyways, I pretty much just undid all the audio fixes I did earlier today, and we're just going to go with the old school method. So the microphone won't sound quite as good, but that's alright. We're back into Microsoft Flight Simulator. So this was going to be my part B of the original stream, but we're gonna go ahead and just do it now. So I found out about this cool airplane, the same place I found out about the mods for the Diamond aircraft. So this airplane is called Vertigo. Again, it can be downloaded. It is freeware, available on flightsim.to, and I'm gonna look up and tell you exactly what it's called. Really cool airplane. So basically the idea is you got this really small two-seat airplane with a 850 shaft horsepower turboprop engine on it. So if you look at the page, he says he actually based it on a real airplane called Turbulence that was designed and built by Mike Patey, and that is a really cool airplane. I have actually seen this airplane in real life. It was based at the airport that I worked at for a while when I was a flight instructor. So it is a really cool airplane. So this is based on that. It goes really fast, like really fast. So the aircraft, or the mod, if you look it up on flightsim.to, it's literally just called Vertigo, and it is by Got Gravel. It is a really cool airplane. That's what we're gonna fly around in tonight. We're gonna go play around Mount Rainier. So we're taking off out of Painfield, which is Papa Alpha Echo. We're going to go down the east side of Seattle. We're going to kind of keep it over the mountains, do a couple laps around Mount Rainier, check it out, and we're going to land over at Olympia Regional, which is Oscar Lima Mike. So I am live on the east server. Anybody who wants to join, feel free. Let's go flying. This airplane is like outrageously fast. It is crazy fast. So I'm excited to fly it around again. I flew it around a little bit earlier today, and it's pretty cool. Let's see, fuel pumps on. That's on. Ignition and starting. Alright, good start. Now this airplane doesn't have a conditioner prop lever. I have those assigned to my joystick, so that's what I'm using to make that happen. Alright, airplane is to life. It's a very simple airplane, all things considered. We're going to set flaps takeoff, and we're going to depart here out of Painfield. Let's take a quick listen to the weather, and we'll get taxiing.
Dane Airport information, Quebec 2200 Zulu. Flight 264 at 7.
Yeah, that's
Visibility
like
10.
very little power. I gotta remember.
Clear. Temperature 2.10.
Can't throw the throttle up like I can the other airplanes. When I'm flying this airplane, it is so overpowered. Crazy overpowered.
Departing runway 34 right and runway 34 left.
Alright, I think we'll take 3-4 right.
All aircraft
If they'll give it to us, we'll be departing out to the east.
Payne Ground, JMB Aviation, November 175 Charlie Foxtrot, request taxi for east departure with Romeo.
JMB Aviation, November 175 Charlie Foxtrot, taxi to and hold short of runway 34 left via taxiway Foxtrot, 1 cross runway 16 left golf, 1 golf Lima Alpha 7 Alpha Alpha 10. Contact tower on 120.2 when ready.
See if it'll let me take 3-4 right. Yeah, it will. Sweet.
Taxi to and hold short runway tree 4 left via taxiway Foxtrot tree cross runway 16 left golf tree Lima Alpha 7 Alpha Alpha 10 cross runway tree 4 left Alpha 1 JMB Aviation 5 Charlie Foxtrot.
That is a ridiculously long taxi. Well, honestly, the taxi instructions it gave me makes absolutely 0 sense, so we're just going to make up our own taxi instructions. I'm looking at the airport diagram. Well, we'll taxi around for a minute. We'll get out there. Man, there's a lot of people out here, apparently, in this area. On flight sim today. Alright, we are clear left. clear right. Yeah, so all the taxiways it gave me, like, I don't even see a taxiway Foxtrot on the diagram. So I don't know what's a little... Oh, okay, I see Foxtrot there. I don't know. I'm just going to make up my own route to get out to 3-4 left. It's told me 3-4 left, right? Yeah. Alright, clear. Clear. We're just going to do an intersection departure. So we're just going to take Echo and Alpha 7 and we'll do an intersection departure. Because trust me, this airplane does not need a lot of runway if you really use all the power it's got. Which, I'll be honest, I don't. You guys will see how ridiculous this is. I mean, this airplane is like a rocket ship. It can almost climb out vertically. It is so fast. Alright, our runway is right up here, so we'll be airborne here probably within about a minute. And yeah, we're going to go have some fun. So we're going to get up high so that we can go fast to start with. And then maybe we'll get down low over the mountains and have some fun. I think so far... I mean, this thing goes faster than some jets. Like, it is that fast. I think this might be the fastest airplane I've flown since I started live streaming. It is ridiculously fast. Alright, so we're just going to take this intersection departure here. We don't need to go full length. Alright, we're clear over there. Let's clear off to the right. We'll try not to collide with anybody. I turned on the labels for other aircraft, so hopefully...
Paint Tower JMB Aviation, November 175 Charlie Foxtrot at runway 34 left, ready
and again,
for
if anybody watching
departure.
JMB Aviation, November 175 Charlie Foxtrot, altimeter 30.09er, wind 2647. East departure approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 34 left.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34 left.
Alright guys, we're clear for takeoff. And again, if anybody would like to join me, I am on the USA East server on Microsoft Flight Sim. Feel free to join. Just let me know in the chat and I'll meet up with you. Alright, here we go. That's about a quarter throttle. And we're airborne. Gear up. We're going to get the flaps up. Watch this. We're going to go full throttle. Well, not quite full throttle. We're just going to open it up without over torquing the engine. And watch this climb. Oh, this thing is a beast. It is absolutely a beast.
Charlie Foxtrot, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
I'm already actually kind of broke the speed limit. It's supposed to keep it below 200 knots within a few miles of across the airport.
Frequency change.
Granted, we are already 5,000 feet above the ground. This airplane is a beast. It is insane. Alright, so we are outside of the Class Bravo airspace. Don't go beyond 250, below 10,000 feet. Anyways, we're outside of the controlled airspace. We're going to come out here to the east, and then we're going to fly along these mountains over here. And Mount Rainier is probably about, I don't know, 50 miles south. In this airplane, that's going to be like 5 minutes. It is that fast. Super fast airplane. We took off from that runway right there. We're already climbing almost up through 10,000 feet. Alright, we'll turn the igniter off. We'll turn the landing lights off. So, cool story. So, Mike Patey, who designed the real airplane this is based on, called Turbulence, told a story one time. He was climbing out of Spanish Fork Airport, and he was trying to get onto an IFR flight plane with Salt Lake Center. So he checks on the radio and he's like, Salt Lake Center, this is, Turbulence. I can't remember what his tail number was. This is Turbulence, climbing through 9,500. And Salt Lake Center comes back and says, I don't think I can give you an IFR clearance because we're showing you at 14,000. And then he comes back on the radio a couple seconds later and says, negative, I'm now level at 17,500 feet. Meaning he got from like 9,000 feet to 17,500 feet, which is, as high as he could go without being on an IFR flight. He did that in like 30 seconds. It is insane how fast the airplane climbs. It was a hilarious story to listen to. You know, air traffic control's like, you know, his altimeter is way off. No, the airplane just climbed so fast that air traffic control couldn't keep up with it. That's pretty awesome. Alright, we're actually well above the controlled airspace now and outside of it, so we're going to continue on southbound. Let's open the throttle back up. Now that we're above 10,500 feet, we don't have a speed limit as long as we don't exceed the sound barrier, which this is fast, but it's not quite that fast. We're going to open it up. Let's see how fast we can get going. This is definitely not a low and slow kind of airplane. Actually, it can fly really slow if you want it to. But, yeah. Alright, so 330 knots indicated airspeed. Our ground speed, where is it at in this airplane? There it is. 397 knots, so basically 400 knots, which is going to be about 460 miles per hour. That's a fast airplane. I mean, you're going jet speeds in a single engine 2-seat airplane. That is pretty cool. So yeah, Mike Patey designed the aircraft to be a race airplane. Obviously, you know, it's designed for speed, but yeah, they are cool airplanes. And I love this one in the sim too. Like, it's very nimble, very responsive. Yeah, a lot of fun. Alright, so Mount Rainier, how far out are we now? We are 50 nautical miles away. So at 400 nautical miles per hour, you know, we're going to get there in about 7 minutes. It's a little bit over 5 minutes. I did exaggerate just a little bit. Now there's some people out flying around in the sim. Got Batman in a DA-62, Martin Snow in a Boeing 777, a couple of Huskies out there. Oh, they're probably doing some formation stuff. That would be cool. Cessna over there. Looks like he's just climbing up. Let's see. So we are technically southeast bound. We'll maintain 13.5. See if we can get a little bit accurate about my... Try to set my altitude bug. I don't think this thing has an autopilot, unfortunately. I'm going to try turning it on. No, it does. I don't know if I have any buttons set up for it. So I could probably do a... Oh, I already climbed through my altitude. We'll just descend down and go fast. So I was going to say I could maybe get it well trimmed and on the heading I want and just do... I mean, it's just going to do roll, and I guess it'll hold altitude for me. So that's good. Unless there's something I'm missing here. Yeah, I don't know if there's any controls for the autopilot. I'd love to put it into heading mode. I guess I could assign some keybinds for it. That could work. Pretty cool scenery. Mountains. Turn a little bit more southbound. I don't know if you guys can see the peak climbing up or peeking out through the clouds right there. That is Mount Rainier. That's actually gonna be really cool. The clouds. Getting some bumps up here. Oh, there you go. That's how you do the autopilot. Sweet. Other folks out here in A320. That's at 777 still. Oh, he's way out there though, at 39,000 feet. Wonder, there's probably a way to adjust the range. That's probably pretty far. Well, maybe these guys aren't in formation. The one's up at like 8,000. Oh yeah, no, never mind. There's 3. I can't see what the guy in the back is flying. We're doing on fuel. We're doing pretty good. 22 gallons. I'm sure this thing goes through quite a bit of fuel though. That's one thing about it. Actually, we could probably pull back a little bit. Pull the prop off a little bit. Fly a little more efficiently. Yeah, we're only about 3 minutes now from the mountain. Well, let's go ahead and descend down a little bit. Come off the autopilot. Let's get a little lower, closer to the terrain. Going this fast, we gotta just stay above 10,000 feet though. Fast we're going now. Only 380 knots. So slow. Not really. That's actually quite quick for a turboprop. Dude, check out the clouds. Those look pretty cool. That's one thing for sure. Flight Sim 2020 has really knocked out of the park. Another thing is the clouds. They look really good. Those little puffs of clouds effect. Let's go fly through one just for fun. Might as well, right? Love the performance of this airplane. Like, you can just see something and fly to it wherever it is. Alright, here's Mount Rainier, guys. Go cruise around. I wonder if it has snow on it still this time of year. Might. I mean, it's pretty tall. So let's see. The peak, according to my chart here, is 14,400 feet. That's definitely a tall mountain. Very tall. See how quickly we can do a lap around Mount Rainier. Check out this cloud over here, man. That looks so good. Alright, we're going to do a lap around it. Let's see how quickly we can do it. Oh, that's a cool river. Actually, no, it's like a glacier. That's cool. Alright, here we go, guys. Some cool external shots here. Some pretty good resolution to this area. Check out that detail. It's definitely a tall mountain. It's pretty cool. Turbulent up here. Climb up over the top there. We'll let the airplane kind of fall back down the side. This is a cool feeling. This is fun. Gonna get below this cloud layer. Cruise down the valley. Probably going a little quicker than I should be. Only a few knots. I slowed up to about 250. Use just a little bit of power. We're gonna maintain 250 knots. We're gonna cruise down the valley here. Dude, this is so cool. You see that little red pull up on the screen. We are definitely close to the terrain. Ready? We're gonna rocket out of here. Power in, pull up. And just look at that climb performance on this airplane. Try to stay out of the clouds. Alright guys, well we checked out Mount Rainier and now we're only about 3-4 minutes away from Olympia. We'll make our way in, we'll do a landing there, and I think we'll call it a stream. Another nice short one, but a lot of fun. This thing really is just like handles like a fighter jet. So responsive. Let's do another vertical climb here. We can cruise over to Olympia quicker if we get above 10,000 feet. we just climbed like I don't know, maybe 4,000 or 5,000 feet. We did it in under 30 seconds. Like, that is not bad for climb performance. Oh, we're heading towards some Class Bravo airspace. We're going to turn away real quick. Go this way. We could go catch up to Batman. I know, he might still be a little ways out there. Are there 3 Huskies out there? I'm trying to figure out what that one in the back is. There's definitely the 2 Huskies. Be fun to go join them. I wonder if there's, I don't know. I'm still totally newbie to flight sim. I wonder if there's somewhere where you can, like, I'm sure there is, like, organized fly-ins. You know, find people to go flying with. So that could be pretty cool. I know, so I follow one of the channels, I've mentioned it before, but I follow Jeff Favignano. That's actually how I found out about this airplane as well. It was from watching one of his live streams. He did a couple of large flying events. It was sponsored by Thrustmasters. They make some pretty cool joysticks and stuff, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I just don't know where to go to find out how to get involved, do flying events. Let's take it up to full speed one more time. See what ground speed we can get. We'll keep it below 350. Not quite breaking 400 knots. Further away than I thought. We're still 18 miles from Olympia, but that's gonna go quick. Is there a way? I know how to do this in X-Plane. Let's see if I can do a flyby view. Alright, we're about 8 miles out now. Go ahead, reduce power. We need to start descending, get into the airport. Power is back now to flight idle. Hang on. There we go. See, my track IR wasn't working. And there's Olympia. Our airport is right here. So we're gonna just set our pitch trim to maintain about 250 knots. It's gonna be a pretty steep descent, but this airplane should be capable. We'll actually slow up to about 200 knots as we get closer. Let's listen to our weather. Olympia Regional, number 5 there.
Olympia Airport information, Sierra 2200 Zulu. Wind tree 53 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 24. Dew point 10. Altimeter tree 0.07. Visual runway tree 5 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 5. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Sierra. Olympia Airport information, Sierra 220.
Alright, let's ask Tower for a full stop.
Olympia Tower JMB Aviation November 175 Charlie Foxtrot is 5 miles southeast, 5,000 feet with Sierra to land.
JMB Aviation November 175 Charlie
Left base
Foxtrot, Olympia Tower.
35.
Altimeter tree 0.07, wind trees 53 at 10.
Even though they're telling me left base, I'm gonna make it a right
Runway
base.
tree 5. JMB Aviation 5 Charlie Foxtrot, wind tree 53 at 10. Clear to land runway tree 5.
Clear to land runway tree 5
Alright, let's
JMB
turn landing light
Aviation 5
on.
Charlie Foxtrot.
Ignition will be on for takeoff and landing. So we're gonna land runway 35, which is this runway right here that kind of runs to the north. We're going southwest bound right now. Alright, definitely a little on the high side. We're inside of gear speed. Gear's coming down. Let's see, where are we going after we land? I didn't plan that out. Looks like everything's pretty much up on the northeast side. So we'll plan to take it toward the end of the runway. This thing can land really short, but we don't need to. We're just going to go all the way to the end of the runway for a shorter taxi. Alright, full flaps are extended. This airplane has like split flaps, as you can see there. They just come down below the wing instead of out back behind the wing. Create a lot of drag. They do create some lift though. So as fast as this airplane is, I practiced some flight in it earlier and I was able to fly it at like 60 knots. It can fly very slow if you want it to, despite it being a very fast airplane. Don't know how realistic this airplane is, if I'm at all honest, but sure is fun to fly. After all, that's what flying this sim is all about, having some fun with the aviation. Alright, so we're landing long. I'm not going to worry about landing early on the runway. Once the wheels touch down, you can stop this thing in a couple hundred feet if you want to, using reverse. You have to be careful with the reverse though, it's so powerful, it'll actually launch the nose up and put the airplane on its tail, which could damage it obviously. Oh, tuning. Floating for days. Yeah, it was firmer than I wanted, but we'll take it. And we're just going to roll out to the end of the runway. Floated that for a long time.
JMB Aviation 5, Charlie Foxtrot, turn next taxiway.
Alright, here it is, taxiway Delta. Yeah. It's a little sharper of a turn. I thought it was going to be like a high speed off the runway. Ooh.
JMB Aviation
Too much power.
5, Charlie Foxtrot, contact ground on 121.6.
Going to 121.6 JMB Aviation 5 Charlie Foxtrot.
We'll just forgo getting taxi instructions. We're just gonna taxi over the ramp ourselves because it never really actually has to go where you want to. We'll turn ourselves around, park on this T right here. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Olympia, Washington. Now it's a pretty fun one. Cool. Well, made it. Pretty fun flight with this airplane. This airplane does have one glitch that I've noticed, and that is the prop does not stop spinning after you shut it down. Like, it'll get kind of slow, but it just spins and spins forever and ever. It doesn't actually ever stop. So, kind of goofy, but still a really fun airplane. Well, guys, that's going to do it. Have a fantastic night, and we'll see y'all next time. Take care.